Great day, great day, great day. It's Coach Kevin Gibbs with the Greatness Academy, the #1 basketball academy in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today I'm coming with you with our exclusive program that we got coming up for 2026. Our exclusive college prep 15U elite exposure basketball program, right? And this is for that athlete that's looking to go to college, right? If you're a ninth class of 28, 29, and you're looking to go to college, this is the program for you, right? It's only 12 spots available. So it's super exclusive, right? This is the premium college prep basketball development program that's delivering championship level training and elite exposure opportunities across the Southeast region, right? So that's North Carolina, Virginia, a little bit of Maryland, Georgia, Tennessee, Florida, all of that. You got hundreds of colleges in there, right? So we're going to saturate that market. We're going to get your name out there in that market. We're going to boost up your recruiting credibility in that market. Before we go way cross country, way somewhere else that you're probably not going to get recruited. If you're that level to get recruited at that level, you probably going to get recruited regardless, right? But this is for the everyday person that you're not a top 10, top 15, top 25 in the country, right? You have to create the opportunities. And that's what we specialize in. We specialize in creating opportunities. We're not waiting for opportunities. If you wait around, you're going to get left behind. So you can't wait. The time is now. You got to move. You got to act, right? You got to be active. So we're going to get active. So we're starting now, right? So this is our 15U elite exposure basketball team. And this is an elite program overview. The 2026 for Greatness 15U Elite Exposure Team represents the pinnacle of basketball development in North Carolina. Running from February through August 2026, this comprehensive program combines world-class training, elite tournament exposure, and proven college placement success, right? We got over 300 kids in college. The season is from February through August 2026. Right? Your total investment is going to be $1,800. We also have flexible payment options. The roster size, we're limited to 12 elite athletes. This is not for everyone. This is not for everyone. This is for the elite athletes, right? With a track record of over 300 plus college scholarships, 30 plus professional players, and over $200 million in scholarship and NIL opportunities unlocked, For Greatness Academy has established itself as the Southeast premier basketball developmental program, right? If you want to put yourself on the map and you want to make a name for yourself, that's our motto for 2026, is make a name for yourself. Make a name for yourself. Stop trying to ride somebody else's wave, right? Make a name for yourself and your family and do something that never been done before. Don't be scared to go after your dreams. That's what we're doing. In 2026, we're going after our dreams with a passion, right? So that's 12 roster spots for 12 elite athletes. It's a 6-month program, and that's $1,800, right? The program structure, this is a comprehensive developmental system, right? 3 practices per week. plus 1 film session. Strength and conditioning, right? We have our own weight room. Film study and IQ. Every week we're going to do film study and IQ to break down where you're making the mistakes at so you understand fully what you need to improve on. That's what development is about. Development is about seeing what you need to improve on and working every day strategically to improve in those areas so that you could become the full version of yourself, become a more complete basketball player, a more complete person. And all of this makes you more valuable, right? The reason why you need to become more valuable because NIL is money, right? They're not going to invest money in you if they can't extract money from you, right? Then you have scholarships. Scholarships are $30,000 to $50,000 a year. That's $120,000 to $200,000 for 4 years that a college is going to invest in you, right? But they want to make a return on their investment. So you have to have value. You have to have academic value. You have to have social value. And you have to have athletic value, right? So we're going to increase all 3 of those so that you can become more valuable, more marketable. Doesn't matter how much tournament you go to. If you're not marketable, if you don't have an identity, forget the exposure. You're going to get exposed, right? I see many athletes get exposed because they jump in the fire too early and they get burnt. And once you get burnt, sometimes there's no coming back. First impression is the only impression. So we want to make sure that you're super prepared for that when you do get the exposure, right? You could take that and run with it and not get exposed. So that's film study and IQ, leadership and character development, right? This is a holistic approach. It ensures that athletes develop not just as basketball players, but as complete student athletes prepared for the demands of college basketball and life beyond the basketball court. That's very important. Every component is designed to maximize college exposure and scholarship potential. Everything that we do is to help you get into college, right? It's to help you get to that next level. So we're developing that mindset early, right? So we want you to have that mindset early so that you understand when you're going through that blood, sweat, and tears, that you understand what you're doing it for. You understand you have a why. You have a strong why. When you have a strong why, then you're going to be motivated. You're going to push through things. You're going to push through adversity. You're not going to crumble. You're not going to fold under pressure. You're not going to run away every time things happen. And that's how you miss out on opportunities. Patience is vital, right? Being patient and enduring. These are the intangible skills that you can't learn. You can run to every skills trainer in the world, run to every camp, run to every AAU team, Nike, Adidas. But if you don't learn these vital life skills, doesn't matter where you go, you're not gonna be successful. So success is a skill. Anyone can be successful, right? But it takes consistency, it takes commitment, and it takes courage. All right. This is our tournament schedule. This is our Elite Exposure Circuit tournament schedule, right? This is specifically designed to save parents money, time, energy, and money. This is our system, right? So that, like I said, our goal is to help you increase your exposure and visibility throughout the Southeast region, right? We placed over 300 kids in college. We have college connections with nearly every conference in America, right? And so we have that foundation, we have that network, right? We're looking for talent. We need talent that could be shaped, molded, serious, and without a shadow of a doubt say, coach, I really want to make my dreams come true to being a college athlete, and that we definitely can make that happen. We help over 300 athletes get there, right? But we don't want to waste time, energy, and money. We want to save time, energy, and money. So with our resources, right, and our strategic approach, there's many schools in the Southeast region. Just in North Carolina alone, there's 36 Division I schools, right? You got some of the biggest schools in America here, right? So it's very important that we maximize our opportunities, right? And so this schedule is designed to do that. From February to May, this is the foundation, right? Right here, we got the Ballers Lives Matter. Baller Lives Matter is the #1 basketball tournament in Wake County, right? So we have that. Then we have Big Shots. We have Phenom. We have college camps. We have the U.S. Open Championships. We have the live period. In July, we have live period. In June, we're doing a lot of college camps, right? So that you can get exposure to college camps. And from February to May, we're doing Big Shots, Phenom, and Baller Lives Matter to get you ready, to get you games. This is about 16 different tournaments over a course of 6 months, right? Plus 3 days training, practice, skill development, strength and conditioning, film and IQ. I mean, by the time your new season, you're supposed to be on varsity dominating. That's the goal, to get you to the next level, dominating. The quicker you start dominating is the quicker we can start helping you get to college. Every tournament is strategically selected to maximize coach exposure during critical recruitment periods. Athletes will compete across North Carolina, Virginia, and South Carolina against top regional and national competition, right? You don't have to stay in a hotel if you don't want to, right? Sometimes you will have to, right? 2.5, 3 hours, no more than that. That's all we going. So the investment breakdown, this is transparent pricing, right? Our job is to invest in you, right? As we invest in you, we prove what we can do, and then we grow our program that way, right? So we're results-based, organically grown, right? So we want to work with you throughout the year, right? Continue to help you get recruited, continue to build your recruiting profile, continue to give you exposure. It doesn't stop here. This one season doesn't stop here. This is just the beginning. We want to work with certain players to continue to help them grow. It's not easy to get in college. Even though we've done it a lot, it's not easy. It's very hard. But if you follow the program and you follow the blueprint, success is almost guaranteed, right? So we want you to be successful, but we only could work with a select few people, right? And so what does your investment include, right? You put down the 300, that goes towards your full season payment, right? You also have a payment plan, 3 payments at 600, right? We'll discuss that on the call. I'm just giving you an overview, right? But everything has to be discussed on the call with me, right? So that includes 72 training sessions. 72 training sessions, 3 days a week for 6 months. Professional strength and conditioning programming. We have a strength and conditioning coach, a D1 strength and conditioning coach. Film study and basketball IQ development. Every week we're doing film study before game and after game, right? Leadership and character development curriculum. We've been developing leaders that have great character for years, and you follow the curriculum and you'll be on your way, be the next person. Academic accountability and mentorship. We make sure that you stay academically eligible so that you can get that scholarship. We understand that everybody is not going to be a straight A student. So we have strategic roadmaps for anyone, no matter where their grades are at, right? And we try to boost you up as much as we can, right? Full tournament schedule entry fees. You don't have to pay extra entry. I mean, you have to pay the entry fee, but we're going to pay for the tournament fees, right? We're going to travel to NC, VA, and SC South Carolina events. Like I said, 2.5 to 3 hours away, no more than that, right? College coach communication and advocacy. We're going to represent you. We're going to speak up for you, right? We're going to send your film. We're going to talk to the coaches for you. You don't have to do none of that. None of that confusion, right? And professional player development system. This is the most important part, right? No matter what kind of exposure that you have, right? It's not going to matter if you're not developing the right way, right? You need to develop the right way so that you can keep increasing and maximizing your value, right? You want to keep increasing and maximizing your value so that you can get that scholarship. That's what this is about. For greatness track record, right? We have a proven track record of excellence. That's 300 college athletes, scholarship recipients nationwide, 30 pros, international and domestic, 200 million in opportunity scholarship and NIL deals, right? We have national recognition. For Greatness Academy has trained thousands of athletes across the United States and internationally, building a reputation for developing complete players who excel at the next level. Our systematic approach to player development has been refined over years of proven success, right? Over 30 plus years of proven success. Our college network, we established relationships with hundreds of college programs from D1 powerhouses to NIAA schools. Ensure your athlete gets maximum visibility and opportunity. Remember, we're creating opportunity. We're not waiting for opportunities. We're creating opportunities. We're not waiting for visibility. We're making ourselves visible. We're getting in front of the right people with the right skill sets. We know what they want. We're going to refine your skill, get you ready, right? And then put you in front of the people so that you can showcase what you have. Our coaches actively advocate for players throughout the recruiting process. We're going to advocate for you, and our word means something because, you know, we put a lot of kids in college. We had a lot of success. So our word means a lot more than maybe your parents or somebody else that, you know, they don't really have the relationships with, right? And so there's a certain approach to this thing that's very important. So that's our 15U Elite exposure, right? If you're in the Wake County area and you're interested in joining the program, being evaluated to join the program, remember there's only 12 spots available, you know, and so it's not really a lot of spots, but we're going to give everybody an opportunity to, you know, be a part of this. We want to have the best program around. We want the best talent, the hardest working kids, the most consistent kids, the best student athletes. We want the best. If you want to be the best, you got to work with the best and you got to be the best. So, you know, we feel like we the best at getting kids into college, helping them turn pro. Everyone's the best at different things, right? So that's what we're the best at. We're the best at helping, you know, under-recruited kids burst on the scene and make a name for themselves. And so in 2026, we're trying to help more kids make a name for themselves, right? So if this is something that you're interested in, then text that number 984-409-9021. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs. If you know anyone that's interested, reach out 984-409-9021. Thank you.